everyone, this is Jenny and welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while since I've done a cushion test review and today I'm doing another one, and this is the Elroel Big Pang Pang cushion. So if you guys are noticing, this is actually a quite huge cushion case. If you guys want a comparison, this is the Moonshot cushion and look at how huge this cushion case is. So it's just one of those trends that Koreans came up with, and they've been into this trend for quite some time now, but it is now that I'm only trying this trend just because I was trying to find a perfect time to test this out, because I heard that this is quite hydrating, very dewy, and I didn't want to use it on a hot and humid weather or just, you know, a normal sunny weather. So today, since it's winter, it's quite gloomy, I was thinking that maybe this is the perfect time to test this out. So anyway, I'm going to try this today. So if you guys are interested to see, you know, the finish and what my thoughts are about this product, just keep on watching. So guys, I'm going to apply the Elroel Big Pang Pang cushion now, and time right now is 10:25 or 10:26 in the morning now. So I'm going to apply this and then heading out, and we'll give you an update by the end of the day. If you guys open this, you guys will see that there's like 14 dots here, and apparently these dots are the ones that gives that luminescent look on your face. So that's really good. It means that it's not just design. Anyway, I'm going to apply this now. Well, so far it's actually quite good at the first pat. You guys can tell that it did cover up pretty nicely, and you can already see that nice shine over there. So probably for oily skin it may not be a very good one, or it's not probably something that you guys would love if you have oily skin, just because it's going to add on to that emphasis on your oiliness. It's kind of, I don't really know whether I get a lot of product, but it seems like since it's quite stiff, you don't really get a full product. So this is the first layer of the cushion foundation, and what I can tell you is that it's very, very fair, and this is actually shade number 23, but looking at it, it's quite fair. For myself, I think for those people who have a mocha shade of tone or more like a coffee skin tone, this may be a bit light for you guys. There are some areas that I can still see some of my acne scars at first application, so it looks like a medium coverage on those areas, but on those areas that I don't have any pimples or any acne scars, it looks like a high coverage for me. So that's just what I think. I think for those people who will have those acne scars, you may need to still use your concealer to cover that up, but for now I'll skip it just because I'm actually quite okay with this coverage really. And I will also skip putting concealer under my eyes just because I feel like it kind of covered up that dark areas under my eyes, and it just looks more natural that way. So guys, this is my finished makeup. So basically what I just did is I added a blush and also added some lip product over here. So what I added, or what I used, is actually the Nars Orgasm Endless palette. So I just recently did a review of this, but I'm loving this, and I'm using this pink blush over here. And for my lips, I have the Clear Rouge Heel Velvet, which is what I'm really loving at the moment. So anyway, I'll be heading out today, doing some chores and all that, so I'll probably give you like some short clips or you know, some updates on how the cushion foundation is looking. But at the end of this video, I'll be sharing with you guys my final thoughts. But right now time is already 10:51 in the morning, so it's still early in the day, but yes, hopefully this will kind of stay intact. It seems like it's not creasing, although it does crease a little bit under my, you know, fine lines over here, which is kind of normal for most foundations or concealers, just because there's lines over there. But looking at my skin right now, it looks very healthy. It looks like glass skin. But yeah, so I'll be checking in back with you in a short while. So guys, it's been 2 hours since I'm wearing this cushion foundation. I haven't left the house really because I've had so much things to do, but now I'm ready to give you guys an update after wearing this for 2 hours. So what I can tell is that it does fade a little bit if you don't put loose powder on top, but it's not really something very drastic. So you can tell like on this area or in this area, you can tell that it faded a little bit just because, you know, because of your face oil and you kind of just rub it. So without the loose powder, it will fade a little bit, but it's fair enough. It still has or gives me that nice coverage. So it's just a normal fading, but not so much. I can tell you that my face still looks very dewy, very healthy looking, I would say. So I'm still loving it. That's 2 hours of wearing, or probably more than 2 hours, I would say, because now it's almost 1 o'clock. So it's more than 2 hours. So I'll still be going out, so we'll continue wearing this and give you guys an update in a few more hours. So guys, it's almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon today. So as you guys can tell, my face is already starting to grease up like really bad. So I guess if you guys are wearing this cushion foundation, you have to put a loose powder on top, or probably use an oil blotter to kind of lessen that oil on your face. But overall, I don't see a lot of creasing, although it has been producing a lot of oil. Most of the foundation is still intact. It's not really fading a lot, so I think that's kind of good in some ways. But overall, I guess one thing that I would recommend is use a loose powder for this cushion foundation, just because it looks greasy because of that dewy finish, but everything else is intact and that's actually quite good. And now for my thoughts and review of the product. So my skin is a combination skin, so depending on the season, sometimes it could be really dry, but sometimes I would have like dry skin and then oily areas. But now that it's winter, it's actually quite dry. And after testing this out on a dry season, I would say that this is really perfect for dry skin. It gives that nice healthy glow, kind of like a glass skin look. So if you guys are after that, you guys could use this. I can really tell that it's actually high coverage, because as soon as I pat the puff, it did cover up that area quite easily. So very high coverage. And in terms of lasting, it does says that it's long lasting. In a way, I would agree that it's long lasting because it lasted me for a few hours, like quite a few hours really, and it did give me a little bit of fading in some areas, but it's quite normal because usually for foundation without loose powder on top, there's going to really be some fading that will happen. In terms of adherence, I would say that it kind of adhered quite well. There are some cushion that if you don't put loose powder, you guys will see some of your fingerprints as soon as you kind of like do that on your cheek, on your skin. But with this one, I would say that as soon as you apply it, kind of adhered quite well on your skin, so it didn't really move that much. And the fact is, I didn't put any loose powder on top of this cushion foundation and it didn't move that much. One thing that I wanted to let you know is that it kind of just, I don't know, it just feels like my skin. It doesn't feel like, you know, you have a heavy foundation on top of your face. So I think that's another thing that I wanted to point out, because it's kind of comfortable, which is very rare for very dewy and very hydrating cushions, to be honest. But overall, love this cushion. You guys can tell that my skin was looking very healthy until now. Actually, my skin still looks very nice, very healthy, but probably I wouldn't be using this on a hot and humid weather because I would look like an oily balloon just walking out the door. But yes, I would just wear this on a cold weather such as now. So yep, I hope that you guys love this video, and I hope that you find this video helpful. And if you do, hit the like and hit subscribe. And if you guys have any questions for me, as always, you guys could ask me in the comments section below. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is on the description box. And guys, I will speak to you in the next video. Bye!